out on the lake today, fishing the point. Beautiful morning today. Hi, Mom. It's sore, but see what happens. I'm up on myself this morning. I'm fishing this point here. I'm gonna try to catch some smallmouth and see what happens. So, is my microphone okay, Mom? You hear my microphone? You hear me okay? Video's okay. I'm just gonna throw some top water here for a little bit, and then I'm gonna actually throw a Senko. I got a pig stick on today, so I'm gonna do that and see. Okay, we're good. Got a couple people I know skiing, so we might get a little bumpy for a second, guys. I am gonna move this better today than yesterday. Yeah, my microphone's on now. Yesterday my microphone wasn't on, so. But I put a new chug bug on. I put a silver one on today. I was using a clear one yesterday. I didn't do too well with the clear, but we did pretty well. I did frog. I did a couple. Caught a couple on a frog, and then I caught a, Theo caught a 4.5 pound smallmouth yesterday from here. So I know they're in here. It's just a matter of finding them. But I am using one of Small Water Charters, a bruiser bait from Small Water Charters today. And I have that paired up with my Black Max Abu Garcia reel and my new laser lose speed stick. So we're gonna see how this works. I'm just gonna throw this a couple times and then I'm gonna hit that throw that Senko. So we got one like. We got 3 people in here. If you guys would like to hit that like button for me, that would be awesome. I'm just trying this bruiser bait. There ain't really too many weeds here, so I don't know how it's gonna work. It's more of a rock bottom, so this fluke may not work real well. So I'm probably just gonna throw the Senko out here for now. And I may move the camera around a little bit, guys, for you, so you guys can see a little better. I'm thinking about maybe doing something like this. What do you guys think about this? Let's see here. Hold on, guys. I'm just gonna finagle these rods around a little bit and try to come up with a little bit of a better view for you guys. So hold on one second. Okay. I'm gonna try to be able to look at the chat this way. I think that's better like this. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Hold it like that. But I'm just waiting for people to come in. It's early. I don't know how many people. I know Sunfish King went live. He was just about live all night, but he was doing that catfishing thing. So I'm gonna try the Senkos here for a little bit, and then I am going to go over. We'll try some different areas today. It's gonna be a hot one today, so we might be doing a frog later on. I don't know if I'm gonna do live. I got a really good video I started cutting with my son and Ace in it last night. So I'm gonna either add to that or I'm gonna make another video. So I'm getting a hit already, guys. So we will see. That was a little baby one. I felt it hit, so we'll see. He's still there. Nope, there was a little one. Little baby bumped it. That's probably what Theo was feeling last night. He was feeling a lot of them last night. And he ended up catching a 4.5 pound smallmouth, which was awesome. So there's some weeds there. But like I said, a lot of people are probably fishing today. They're probably out, so not too many people going live this morning. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I usually don't go live in the morning, but we'll see what happens. If we don't get too many people in here, that's okay. The people that come in actually want to see what's going on, so. But we'll see. Nice and cool out right now. Yeah, it's really nice and cool out. Got 3 people in here. Bullets and Barbecue, what's up? Hey, Sandy Toes. You did finally catch me in a live, Sandy. You were up all night or something, weren't you? Hey, Amanda. Thanks for coming in. I know JV was watching Sunfish King early this morning when I got up to come out. So I watched King last night late, and then he was catfishing. So thank you for coming in, Sandy. Thanks for coming in, Amanda. My mom's in here. I'm trying to do something a little different, go early in the morning. Usually I don't go in the mornings. Usually wait for people to get up and things like that. But yeah, I'm hitting this point right now. 10 p.m. I got work to crush. Okay, no problem, Sandy. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. But I just wanted to try this point this morning, first thing, to see if I can get on any smallmouth. If not, I'll probably just go around and throw a little bit of top water and see what happens. But thanks for coming in, Bullets and Barbecue. I appreciate you, buddy. Got 5 people in here, 3 likes. Please hit that button. Bernadette is my mom, Sandy, so she's in here watching me. But my arm is in this goofy brace and cast, so it's very tough fishing. I'm trying, but it's hard. But I got my kids out here and they were catching some fish, so it was pretty cool. So. Hello, Ted's mom. That's Amanda saying hi to my mom. So just hanging out on the boat this morning for a little bit. Everybody's sleeping at the lake house, so I figured I'd go live this morning. Yeah, RoboCop, no kidding. My son said it looked like I look like a transformer. And Mom, Sandy's from Australia. Amanda's from around that area too, Australia. I don't know exactly where they're at in Australia, but I believe Amanda's gonna be coming over here to get with her hubby JV. Different sides of the country, Western Australia for now, yep. See, and there's a tree out here that shades an area where I threw into the sun and I threw into the shade. I had a hit earlier in the shade, so I think those fish, since the sun's coming up, those fish are in the shade. But once that sun gets up, those fish move off of this point and they're gone for the day until evening, so. Cold and wet. I wish it was cool here. It's hot. Not too hot though. It was 84 yesterday, so it wasn't too bad. Be right back, need more coffee. I wanted to face the boat this way so the sun's not glaring on the sun isn't glaring on the screen. Yesterday I was having trouble with the screen. That's one thing about the afternoons going with a phone or a camera. You can't see the chat too well. It's 60 and raining, going to get down to 40. Wow, 42. That would be nice. Good sleeping weather. I'm gonna pull up the motor or the Minn Kota towel, and I'm gonna work my way around this area and see what happens. But usually the morning bite hasn't been that great out here the last couple of days with the kids. That's why I've been not really coming out till later and trying to get on that frog bite. And we'll see. We're going to work this area around. And then there's some pads and some cheese over there I'm going to fish. So basically just burning the morning off on the lake. There's fish coming up over here a little bit, so we'll see what happens. I'm in about 8 or 10 foot of water right now. The fish may be out deeper since it's so hot. They may be in that 20-foot range. This is where I lost my rod a couple weeks ago, and I couldn't find it, so. Sitting at the bottom of the lake somewhere. Buddy Gary's out with his kids skiing. Danny Days. No, I can't get enough. Good morning. Just out by myself, burning the morning off. Seeing if I can't get on a couple fish. But yeah, my arm ended up being really sore yesterday after fishing for a little bit, so. But it feels okay this morning. It always does usually when you get up. But we'll see. See what happens. There's my buddy's out skiing. You can see the boat shaking. He just passed me up, so just got to make sure my phone don't fall in the water. Or my camera, whatever. But he's out with his buddies. Nothing on this point. They're on this point early or late, really. Yeah, it is. It's uncomfortable sleeping. They wanted me to take those pills and things like, hey. King of the lives, John. King of the lives, buddy. At least I'm the king of something, right? 18 a ladybug. Yeah, I just come out myself this morning. I tried to hit this point where my son caught that 4.5 pound smallmouth last night. And I had one hit earlier in the shaded areas. I'm coming up to some more shade here, but I think those fish, the sun's up already, so I think that the fish are already moved out deeper. But I'm gonna try to hit some shaded areas, and then there's some cheese and some pads and stuff over here. I might try to hit that a little bit. So. There's some weed lines coming up here. I'm gonna throw to the edges. I'm just fishing very, very slow and light and just taking my time and enjoying the morning. Everybody's sleeping, so hard for me to sleep at night with my arm, so I got out and figured what the heck, I'll go fishing. And I never went live this early in the morning. I mean, you know, I'm out early in the morning, 5:30, but I usually don't go live in the mornings. I usually wait till everybody gets up. Or they're already out fishing people, so. John, I wanted to show you something, buddy. I got my new lures. Let me put this away real quick, and I'll throw the. Cause I'm coming up on a weed line anyway. So I got an Abu Garcia. So I got the Abu Garcia. Black Max. It's the cheap, not the real expensive reel, but I got a loose speed stick that I just got. But look what I got on, buddy. I got the bruiser bait jerk, the big jerk on, and the white, or you call it albino maybe. I'm gonna throw that on this weed line over here. And I got it on the 4-aught hook like you said to do. So I've been throwing that. I'm gonna throw that around these weed lines here. That thing cast a mile. And I'm gonna make sure I don't get no backlashes in here, so. I haven't threw this much yet, so. It comes up on top pretty good. It sinks good. A foot under the water, walk the dog, okay. So yeah, I'm walking it right here, about a foot under the water. That's pretty good too. It looks great in the water. Looks awesome in the water, actually. Here's a nice one. New line on here, so it's gonna be, I'll be playing with it for the next couple hours, probably trying to get these backlashes out. And there's not a good one, but there's one right there, so I gotta get this backlash out. Get new line on it. Usually the first couple casts are a pain in the butt. So we will try to work this out here a little bit. They have a pick for this. I don't know why I never get the pick. But whatever. And if I don't get it out, I'm one-handed, so I won't play long with it. But it is right there. Might have to put this on my other top water rod, John. This is 30-pound, I think, braid on here. And it got down on the inside of it, which is a pain in the butt. Or I could cut it off and just add new line. But I'm going to see what happens. Yeah, that's in there pretty good, so I'll probably have to cut that off. I'll reel it in and cut it off and play with it later. I'm not going to do it now. Watch me get a fish on it right now. Sometimes a musky will come up and blast this too. But yeah, I wanted to show you that I'll mess with this line later when I have time. But yeah, I'm going to throw this on those weed lines, John. I really like his bruiser baits too. I put the white on. I do like the rust bucket and stuff too, but I got the white on. Let me try to throw, I'll try to throw my other top water. And I'm throwing a chug bug with this. So we'll throw this a little bit. It's a little shaded here. See if we can't get a top water bite, which I don't know if we will. I got that blooping sound. 8 people in here. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, but that new line on there, it's not, I don't know if it's wrapped tight enough yet. Yeah, you got to throw it. There's some fish jumping right there. So let's see if we can't make them bite. There's some bait jumping out here. And that's a little deeper, which makes sense because the fish are deeper. What did John say? He said something smart, probably. What did John say? Spinner wouldn't do that. Yeah, I know, John. Spinner wouldn't do that. It's weird because my bait casters I can set with my left hand, but my spinning rods I set with my right hand. So I'm using a lot of the bait casters now. But I get it with the spinning reel. But it makes sense, those fish are bouncing out here in about 15 foot of water, so they'll come up and eat this top water if they're coming up splashing, chasing that bait. I got a silver, real flashy chug bug on right now, and I put that split shot on the back of it to give it a little more deeper sound. I believe that calls the fish up from deeper water. That's just my thing that I like to do. The only thing about the chug bug is it's slow covering water. And I figured I will go slow this morning because of the heat and the warm water. But if that doesn't work, then I'll usually go with like a whopper plopper or a buzz bait to try to get a reaction bite. So, but we'll see. John probably filmed it. If it has to do with fishing, he's always filming. There's an old rope in the water, somebody's turtle trap, probably an old turtle trap sitting down there. John, are you out fishing? I guess not. I thought you'd be out this morning fishing. There's a lot of musky in this cove. Many morning, okay. What did it say? No, we don't fish many Saturdays. We can fish during the weekend. Yeah, I get it. That makes sense to me, buddy. Yeah, there's nobody too much. My buddy's out water skiing. But other than that, there ain't nobody out on the lake right now. But it's so warm. The morning bite hasn't been too good either. So that's I just wanted to come out and do a live, just hang out with people for a little bit before everybody gets up. But there are some fish busting ahead of me, so we'll see. See if I can get one on. I'm pretty sure I could probably go in the pads and probably get a fish on, which I'm working. I'm heading that way, so. Yeah, yard work day, John. Stay out of the, something just came up. Stay off the water with all the nutball weekenders and do yard work. That makes sense. Hey, Beverly. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. Trying this top water here, but not too active. I'll say that and then I'll get a blow up. No, not yet, corn fed. I had one little hit on a pig stick, one of my wacky style, one of the baits that I make, but it was a small one. Nothing yet. The morning bite hasn't been that great. It's been a frog bite in the afternoon and an evening bite on this lake for some reason. But I'm just working my way down here, just trying to get some to bite. Cross stitching. And we are gonna head over. Here's fish jumping. That's a carp there. I seen that. I'm gonna head over. Just take my time. I'm just gonna put the trolling motor on, like a velvet Elvis. I'm gonna put this on rolling. We're gonna roll. I'm gonna put this up a little bit. And we are gonna roll over. Ducks. There's some cheese down here. I think I'm gonna hit this area first. The water on this side, it looks like there's an algae bloom. It's a little bit, got that green, like John, you were talking about somebody dumped chalk in the water. It looks like somebody dumped green chalk in the clear water. It's like a algae bloom. So we're gonna go into this stuff over here and see what happens. No, I'm gonna be frogging in a minute. I'm just popping. I'm using a popper right now. But we're gonna use a frog here in a minute. There's a lot of duckweed here. And it's spread out from that rain the other night. But a lot of the farmers are throwing fertilizer on their crops and things. And that fertilizer gets washed into these lakes. And the algae bloom is, I can't remember the algae, but it kills fish too. But it thrives on the fertilizer in these ponds, or in the ponds from the farmers' fields. It thrives on that fertilizer. So there's a couple, some isolated pads here that I'm going to try to throw a frog in and see what happens. So give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna grab the frog rod. All right, we're gonna just put this on 5. And we're gonna try to throw into these isolated pads first, and then we're gonna work our way back in. So let's see. See if I can't get one, guys. I see some bait popping over there too. There's some bait coming up in these areas, so maybe some fish are in here. It's a little more stagnant than I like it to be over here too, so. There's one. He got it. He got it on the frog. He crushed it. Come on out of there. I think he's still on. Yeah, he's still on. Yeah, okay. It's hard to reel in with this. Let's see if, yeah, he's still on, guys. Don't come off. The other one come off because I couldn't set the hook, but I set the hook pretty good on this one. He crushed it. I probably got a pound of grass on him, but I'll show you him in a second. Got him right in the bottom of the mouth. There he is, guys. Thank you, sir. Tore the frog up. I'll show you my frog in a second here, guys. This is a spro frog, brown and red. So, but yeah, he torched it. So, and you could see all of he torched it. But man, is that hard to bring in? I can't reel in real good, so. That's why I want to get my kids on the frog. Jimmy Sweet. I want to get my kids on the frog fishing, but they don't like that. They don't have the patience to frog fish. They're spoiled. They want those 4-pound smallmouths, and they don't want to wait for. They don't want to wait, and they don't like working the bait. They like to throw it out there and let it sit. So they like the Senko fishing and things like that, which I like to throw and watch the bait and everything. So, but yeah, he was right out here in those isolated pads. So he was out there a good ways. There's a lot of stuff in here that you can hit your boat on. So I gotta watch. There's some sticks and things in here, and some trees. My boat motor's up, so we're just gonna go see if I hit anything in here. No. Okay, there's a isolated pad right here, guys. We'll see if I can't get one out of here. I gotta watch I don't set the hook and knock the camera in. Go until you hear something break, yeah. Go until you hear something break and slow down. That's the motto. Tell you what, John, I know you were asking about this pedestal thing. It's leaner. It is very, very nice. You got to get yourself one. If you want one, I'll get you the information on it. I know I got mine from like Ranger Boats sells them too, but you're going to pay money if you go through Ranger Boats. Probably get one like on Amazon or something. I don't bend my hooks up at all on the Spro Frog. I don't find it necessary to do that. A lot of other frogs you do have to do that, but the spro frog, I find you don't have to do that. I want it to be completely weedless, and it's soft enough that it won't, you don't miss too many fish with them. If I was missing fish all the time with them or something, yeah, probably. Hey, what's up, man? What's up, Big Tiny? Hey, Rick, how are you, buddy? Thank you for coming in. But yeah, I don't find it necessary at all. Am I creeping through here or what? Yeah, I'm in some weeds here. I can feel it. On the bottom here, creeping. But I'll let you see what I'm shooting for. All this stuff in here is what I'm fishing, guys. So that's everything I'm fishing. All that mucky, cheesy pads, and there's a nice spot right here. I think I might get one out of there. Nothing. There's some stumps up in the water. You saw stumps and things like that. You can see the stumps right there. There's a bunch of stuff right there, so. I thought I would have got one out of there. We'll try the stumps here. Something just came up right in front of me. I see a fish's tail coming out of the water right here for some reason. I don't know what the heck it is. I'm gonna throw to it and see. That wasn't a good throw. Well, we'll see what happens. Yeah, I got you. Too bad that I got a backlash in it, or I would. Something's down there moving around, so I'm gonna, yeah, I don't know what the hell that is. Don't know what that was. Probably a carp or a bowfin or something. Yes, or a gar. I was just gonna say gar. They're just sitting there. See if we can get something out of here. There's a lot of bait fish coming up in front of me in this duckweed here. Yeah, I'm gonna throw this frog right over this. I'm gonna show you this real quick. Where's it at? Right there in front, like right in here is where the fish are coming up. Right where my finger is, like right in here. There's some fish coming up right there, but I'm gonna throw this right out here. See them coming up here, guys? I'll see if I can't get one to bite. A lot of minnows in there, or bait fish, but nothing. They're still coming up there. Still like to get a 5-pounder out of here, 5-pound largemouth. We got some smallmouth that are really close to 5 this year out of here, but I'd like to get a, I'd really like to get a smallmouth or a largemouth. 5 pounds or better. There's a couple isolated pads out here I'm gonna go for. Thought for sure there would be one right there. But we're gonna work around these pads. I'm flying, I'm 10, I gotta put it that lower, put it on 5. This all changes weekly too. This back, all these pads and the scum and I call it cheese. It all changes every week. So when there's a breeze, sometimes you can break it down a little better also. You fish the scum and the pads that are in the weeds, and the wind blowing into them is what you want to fish. Sometimes that makes it easier to pinpoint areas. When it's pretty calm like this, they could be anywhere. Yes, changes daily. Yep, you're right, John. Never know where they're at. But when you have the wind, you can break down some areas to know where you should target first, you know what I mean? But when you don't have wind, look, there goes something that I just hit. Okay, we're gonna get off of that log. We're on some kind of a log there. on something. Let me raise this up. There's one spot I want to throw in here. It's right by that log. There you go. That's exactly where I wanted it, just to see. Nothing. Okay, well, wanted to see if that was a good spot or not. Chopping up the weeds. Yeah, back in here you can see all the nasty stuff on the top. It's like a coating of nastiness. We're gonna head out a little bit. There's a dock over here that I'm gonna try to get Ted. Yeah, I will love it. I think that's a neat area. You said it was kind of creepy, but I think that'd be a cool area. Just to even see it would be really cool. I'm not liking this area back in here at all. It looks stagnant. Like there's no wind, there's nothing back in there. It just looks like stale, stagnant water with a chalky look to it, as John would say, and that's not a good area. I don't think the oxygen is really high, you know, concentrated back in these areas here with that wind. It's a little breezy. Did I just have a hit? I don't know if I did or not. Nah. A little breezy on the other side of this. That's where I'm heading to. So. This right here is the dock that I was fishing right there. That dock. That dock is what I was throwing to, but it's all stagnant. But on the other side of that, the wind is blowing. And I did catch a 4.5 pound smallmouth off of this dock last year. That's why I like to come over here and throw every once in a while. But we're gonna go down this bank. There's some logs and things in the water. And it looks like some of the wind, some breeze is blowing into that area. So I'll probably go over there and see if we can't get something. Thank you guys for coming in this morning though. I appreciate it. Just trying to catch a fish this morning. My nephew Ace is actually, there's a hit. My son actually, Ace, is leaving today. There's something right there, guys. There's one. All right, I got one. Finally got one on. Wait do you see this one, John? You're gonna love this one. That'll go in my aquarium. Little baby. Little one. Bloop. All right, the skunk's out of the boat. That's a good thing. Skunk is out of the boat this morning. Yay. 86 pound cat. Wow. That's a big catfish. That is a big catfish. There's another hit. So this little trench here is pretty decent. Is he on there? Nah, that's a little, them little ones take it right into the weeds. 86 pound cat. I'm not a cat fisherman though. I don't like to sit there and wait for the hit. I like to go do something. I'll catfish with my kids and stuff like that just to do something, but I'm not really the type to throw out my rod and just sit there. I like to strategize a little bit, you know what I mean, and like work the baits and try to make something happen. That's just me. But there's nothing against catfishing. I don't like to sit there and wait. I like to make something happen. That looks like it could be a hit right there. Right, there's a log in the water here. Nope. Weeds. Weeds, weeds, weeds. Weeds, weeds, weeds. See them? Yeah, my daughter's unreal. She did not, John. You keep saying that. She knows. I went back and looked at it. I think I put it on the boat wrong and it fell in, but whatever. That's all right. Whoever finds that rod and reel will be happy. Now there's some logs and things coming up over here that I'm going to try to target here coming up. So we'll see. There ain't much happening on this side either. It's got that film on it too a little bit, so we'll see. So a little bit, and then there's a spot down here where it was pretty nice for frogs. I might see if I can't catch one on a frog down here. I could feel the weeds ticking here. There is a log in the water up here that I could see it right now, and the wind is blowing me to it. So I'm gonna throw on this side of the log and see if I can't create a strike. And right about there's, oh, there's a big fish right there, man. I just seen a fish go. Maybe he's going after maybe he's going after it. I don't know what that was. I don't know what it was. Let's flip it a little bit. See if we can't get something to bite. And these Senkos are usually not weedless. My Senkos aren't weedless. That was a pretty big fish though that I saw. Didn't look like a, it did not look like a bowfin or a gar. It might have been a bass. That's what it looked like. See, this is a good area for spinner baits, because you could bounce it off of these trees. Or John's big jerk, but I got a backlash in it and I got to fix it, so. Throw out a little bit, see if there's something's a little deeper out here. Nothing but weeds, guys, nothing but weeds. All right, so we're gonna take this, set this down. We're gonna pick up the top water chug bug, and we're gonna try to see if I can't call something out of here. because I know there's fish in these logs, but I don't want to get snagged up. But the big jerk would be perfect in here too, but oh well, I'm a big jerk for getting it snagged up. All right, one more cast with this chug bug, and then I'm gonna go back to my frog because there's some pads down here. It looks like you got it. There is a big log right in front of me. Ooh, don't want to hit that thing. Okay, let's see here what we got going on. All right. Alright guys, it ain't see if I can get one out of this stuff, and then we're gonna head down to the mucky stuff. That wind is blowing into there pretty perfect, so we're gonna go down and hit that. Then I'll probably call it the morning. All right, let's go down and move down and see if we can't get on those frog bite again. We're gonna move down there, see what happens. Take a nice slow morning drone. Let's throw this on high, get out of this stuff, and we're gonna head down. But the wind is blowing into that area. Hey Jason, thanks for coming in, bud. Got one little guy. But I'm just out basically just trying to burn the morning off. Thanks, Danny, I appreciate you. John, if you didn't go look at JJ Drones' video, I don't know if you did or not, he did a skit on me. He says it's Ned at Off the Rocker Indoors, and he did my hair. So you might want to go check out Jason's video if you haven't already. Thought it was pretty funny. Oh, he missed it. There he is. Oh, I lost him. I lost him. He come up and drilled it in open water, guys, and I missed him. And he was on, so I ain't gonna get him back. I always get one right there for some reason. So I'm in this area, in this open water, and I always miss them. All the time. Right in that open water. He come up and blasted it. Gotta be ready at all times. And I wasn't. But that wind is blowing into here nicely, so. I don't know, we might get something down here, guys, in these pads, because the wind is set up actually perfect for down here. popping frog might be good in this open water here with this wind too, but I'm going right into the pad, to the cheese. Excuse me. I have another lure that's really good. It's called a, what is it, the Top Prop. It's an oldie but goodie. And it works really good. It's a prop lure, but it's like a bubble prop. And it goes through all the weeds real nice. And usually when there's weeds just touching the top, you could throw that on it, and it's really good. Oh, there's some pterodactyls over there. I would think they would be on this side, but who knows? Let's see. See what happens. Hey, the wind is blowing in here. Like I said, got cranking and yanking. It's cool. Yeah, I'm happy to see you there cranking. Come on. Come on. We're gonna head right into the good stuff, guys. You see that stuff right here where I'm fishing? See that stuff? We're heading right into that. I missed a nice blow up, James. I wasn't paying attention and it hit my frog in the open water, so. We'll put the talon down here and we should blow perfectly. With it not being real windy in this area, being the windiest, you'd think those fish would set up in here. But we'll see. Nothing yet, guys. Get that way back in there. See if we can't get something. I get a hit way back in there, guys, I'm in trouble. So I really have to get on them, lay on them in there. Lift it up. What's up, Race? What's up, Glenn? How are you, buddy? Fishing those pads again that I was with my kids yesterday. And the mats, the cheese. Got one little baby one today. Missed a nice blow up in open water, but that's it. So, but I just wanted to come down to this area and then see what happens. I thought for sure this being the windy area it would produce. When a wind blows in here too, those mats will get real thick because the wind blows everything and condenses everything. So the fish, is hard for them to find and track the bait. So you got to usually get the edges. Like I'm on right now, I'm hoping. Nope. I thought maybe I would have one right there on that edge. But it compacts the mats and it makes it really thick and hard for them to track. That's why sometimes I like putting rattles in the frogs and they could hear it, you know what I mean? All right, well, I'm gonna take a break here, guys. Check out the chat, bull crap for a little bit, see what happens. I'll probably go in, eat breakfast. Let me get adjust everything here, move everything around, and I'm gonna sit down here, guys, and take a break. You're gonna see me get a little dizzy for a second. Get a little dizzy. There we go. What did he say? I'm sorry, what did Glenn say? Throwing the frog? Yeah, I was throwing the frog line. Yeah, I was throwing the Spro frog, but nothing. I got one on a Senko. I got a little baby on a Senko, and that was it. But I wanted to come out in the morning and just before everybody got up, see what's going on. But yeah, I'm taking a break with my arm. I'm sore. So, but yeah, I had one. I was throwing in the mats, the cheese, and I brought it out to the edge, and I was pulling it across the top, and one come up and ate it, and I actually set the hook, and he got off. So, I guess, yeah, net is cooler, I guess. So, but yeah, I couldn't sleep last night. I was up late, and I was tossing and turning, and I was up early this morning, so I figured, I'll come out. Sunfish King went like all night last night on his live. He was catfishing. But I got up, excuse me, and he was still on. So I said, what's up? And he was doing something today. So I'm like, yeah, I might as well go out. So I came out, and it's a little breezy now. It's nice out, though. It's cool. It ain't real hot like it was yesterday. But I guess once the sun comes up. But the sun is up. It's a little cloudy. So maybe that'll make for a nice day today. And I know Theo, he asked me yesterday, which was pretty cool. He's like, Dad, could we go out and do a father-son video or a father-son live? And I was like, sure, buddy. So we're going to probably do something like that today. I don't know what time. We might even go down and try to spillway and do some bowfin fishing. I haven't did any bowfin fishing this year, so I'll take his rods with some braid on it, and we'll go down there maybe get some cut bait and maybe try to get on some bowfin and do a video or a live. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. So, but yep, I'm just relaxing. It's nice out this morning. It looks like there could be rain in the distance up towards Erie. Erie's about 20 miles, maybe 25 miles from me, and I can see it's a little dark over there. Excuse me. But yeah, yesterday I didn't have my microphone, so it was a little bit crazy probably and with the kids. But Theo caught a 4.5 pound smallie last night, and a 2.5 pounder and a 1.5 pounder. And Ace didn't catch anything, and I felt bad. But Ace usually can catch them, but last night just wasn't Ace's Ace's evening, you know. So it is what it is. But yeah, it's beautiful out today. So I'm gonna probably relax today. I'm not gonna do too much. I gotta go back to work Wednesday. So we're leaving tomorrow to go back home, and then I'm gonna have 2 days to rest up my arm before I go back to work. So, ooh, excuse me, I'm tired. So we're just gonna Arkansas. So I'll have 2 days to relax. I am doing a live Monday night at 8 o'clock with Live at MN Outdoors, JJ Drones, Chris from Fishing with Basquatch, and Trey from Gripping and Ripping. So, what does it say? I didn't see what JJ said. It said, that's awesome that he wants to do that, Ted. Yeah, it was pretty cool when he asked me that. So, yeah, we're gonna go out. He had a blast last night catching them fish. So he's like, yeah, Dad, can we do that? A father son. I said, yes, sir. So, but yeah, Monday at 8 o'clock on my channel. Yeah, service sucks sometimes, you know, when you're out fishing on a lake and you can't get service. Here, I have good service when I'm doing these lives, but in JV's live, I had the worst service ever. I don't know why. It was windy, but I don't know if that was the problem. But that day, I didn't have great service at all. I kept bumping in, bumping out. I think they didn't get all my fish on that tournament. I caught 15 that day, but none of it was recorded. So I took 8. I think Lindy had 14, I had 15, but it is what it is, you know. The wind, I couldn't record my fish. No, I'm just kidding. Lindy beat us. I'm just kidding. But no, I had 8, I think, that day. All right, John, thank you for coming in, buddy. I appreciate you. Have a good day. Don't work too hard. I am going to move the chat a little forward. That woman's going to be the death of me. Well, you got to do what you got to do, John. So, yeah, I thought there would be some fish in this corner here with the wind blowing into here. Not this morning, but I think during the day, once it gets warmer. What's up? What's up, PA Trapping? Thanks for coming in. All right, Danny. Picking the weeds, huh? Out of the garden, I guess. So see you, John. If you're out of here, thank you for all your support. I'm glad you got my sticker. I really love your sticker, too. I'm going to be putting them on the board. I don't know about Monday night, but my next bait making live, I will put all your guys' decals on my shout out board. So every time I do my lives, you guys will get a shout out to your channel. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys for sending them. And I think Glenn, he's getting decals made or something. So Glenn, put me on your list of sending them out. Oh, okay. All right, no problem, Danny. Sorry. But, yep. Okay, no problem, Jason. That's awesome. I have my net out and everything. I think that's bad luck when I pull my net out. When I pull my net out first, even though she's the boss. Usually when I pull my net out and have it ready, I don't catch nothing. So usually when the net's in the storage compartments when we catch them. So next time I'll know better. But excuse me. I guess I'm gonna wrap this up, guys, this morning. I'm gonna go in and probably eat some breakfast, see what the kids want to do today. My nephew's leaving a little early. So go back in, get with the family, see what's going on. And then we may go live later. We may just be cutting videos the rest of the weekend. I don't know what's going to happen. So, but you know me, I like to do the live. So maybe there'll be a live coming up here real soon. So, Cavish. A catfish tournament tonight. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get in any catfish tournaments. I don't catfish too much. Like I said, I don't like to throw out and sit there. I like to make your stuff happen. I like to go figure them out, throw lures and things like that. But yeah, thank you each and every one of you. Yeah, and that helps too, Danny, taking a break from YouTube, because you can definitely get burned out on it. But I am going to probably end this, and I will see you guys at some point during the weekend. So everybody, thank you for coming in. Have a great day. Enjoy the day, and we will see ya.